Hi everyone, and welcome to another shaving video. And this particular shave there's 3 days. This is the 4th day of not shaving, so by this evening it would be 4 full days, so it's 3.5 days growth. And I don't do requests in videos, obviously, because you'd be you'd be overwhelmed. I couldn't fulfill each request anyway. However, in one of the comments under one of the videos, someone asked me would I use the Muhle R41 in a shave and then use it again in 24 hours. So I'm going to do that, but firstly, well, you all know the Muhle R41, fantastic razor, but there's no overhang on this razor. It's quite safe. There's just a slight, a millimetre maybe, but nothing like some of the razors. Aggressive razor. I wouldn't personally use this as a daily shaving razor for me because it would cause me razor burn irritation. It's too aggressive. Some people with a coarse beard and who have some people can grow sort of a thick stubble overnight, and that's fine for them. But I'll do it this once tomorrow, so this means there'll be 2 shaving videos. This one you're watching now, and then one the following day. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but anyway, as I say, aggressive razor. It'll be no problem today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I may not do a 3rd pass tomorrow. I may do 3 passes, but they might be 2 across. I may not go against the growth, but we'll see how it is tomorrow. Right then. So as I've said, using the Muhle R41, I'll just undo it. And I'm using, which does fine for me, a brand new Wilkinson sword blade, standard blade. I don't need a feather or anything like that in this, unless I fancy taking the skin off as well. And I'm going to be using the Maca from the Body Shop shaving cream. Very slick. This is my go-to cream when I'm using an aggressive razor, or a new aggressive razor especially. So I'm using that, using my Semogue 830 brush. I've just come up with a lather, as you can see, cream. How does this smell? There's only one description for this cream, and this is for you, Con. It smells macarooti. There you go, look at that, peaked to perfection. I've just come out the shower, macarooti. I've just come out the shower, but I'm just going to wet my face. Now, if I had to use this razor for some reason for 2-3 days on the run, I personally would add something like this. Shaving oil. This is a spray. Spray it all over the beard or the area you're shaving and massage it in, and then apply the lather. But I don't need to do that today because I've got a good growth here. So on with this beautiful brush. And I can, on my lips, I can feel the sort of, it feels like grease, but it's not, it's the sheen that this soap gives you. The glide is fantastic on this soap. I'll cover those whiskers really well. So how are you all doing? Okay? I hope so. Right, so rinse the razor and off we go for the first pass. We'll see how this goes on the moustache area first. Yeah, not so bad. Can certainly feel the aggression. No pressure whatsoever. Nice and gentle. And that is lovely. Right onto the side. You have to be a bit careful with this, especially if you have any cream or soap on the handle or on your hands. It can be, even though it's got a grip, it's not the sort of grippiest of grips, if you like. It can be quite slidey soap, but I don't have much trouble with them as long as I take the soap off it. Right, go down here. Very windy today. And as I knew it would, it's absolutely going through this like knife through butter. That's lovely, first pass. Oof, not much left. Right, on to the second pass. And oh, this is lovely soap. If you suffer from sensitive skin when you shave, no matter what razor you use, I would highly recommend Maca, especially if you're coming into this way of shaving, because once you create a good lather, and like that when it's peaked, it just leaves such a good slickness, like a film on your skin. It helps this. It doesn't hinder the shave, but it helps the glide and therefore reduce the irritation. And as you can see, I'm going across the moustache area, which is sensitive for me, and there was no soap on that then, but no pain, no irritation, but no pressure either. That's lovely. Right, silence, eh? Brilliant slickness. Gosh, warm here. Oof. Right. carefully. That's the second pass, lovely. And on to the third and final. Now this would be mixed a bit too thick for some people, but not for me, because I like a good coverage and a good protection when using an aggressive razor. No matter how many times I've used it or I'm used to it, I still respect the aggression, because my skin is still the same, even though it's much better in regards to irritation now. I still respect it is a sensitive skin against the growth now, and that's what leads to a good shave. Really, I can enjoy the shave then. Onto this. Still no burning, no irritation. And I think it's overlooked, but one of the main techniques someone should learn, and I've only learned this through myself, you know, it's through trying things and doing it, is the technique of no pressure. Some people don't, you may think, you hear of people saying it, but you think, ah. And sometimes if you feel you want to really go and get rid of them whiskers and press, and this is when the pain starts and you nick yourself and oh, you don't enjoy it then, and then you might become a little bit scared of that razor and ooh, I don't enjoy it. But if you try and learn that technique of no pressure, just gliding it, even if you want to press, even if it's a mild razor and you can feel it's not actually taking the whiskers off as you want them to, if you can learn just to let the razor do its job, just glide it, and then over the 3 passes and maybe a few pickups later, you'll find you've had a good shave and there's no need for pressure. But it does take, this is my personal opinion and what's happened to me in the past. It does work, you know, you don't need to press any pressure. Listen to that sound, eh? Just a slight pickup, not very much, just a very slight. So this is where you'd pick up. Not much. Very little. Very little. And that is a very baby soft finish. Right, just rinse off. Oh, that was lovely. Glad to get rid of that. Lovely, fresh. Oh, that's lovely, that. Okay, Witchhazel. Dab of that on first, especially with this sort of razor. Just a drop. There we go. You'll feel no pain with this. It'll help repair the skin. So let that go off a minute. Yeah, it's a windy old day today. And just before I apply it, I'm going to be using Arko Action. I haven't used that for a while, and that might sting. And then one of the best moisturising creams I've ever used, Arko Classic, which contains beeswax, and it's very thick and you have to work it in, and it's good. How's that now? Has it gone off? Yeah. Right, I'll apply the Arko Action. Or you could not apply any, just rinse off with cold water, and then, yeah, there's a tingle there. And use some Witchhazel or whatever, or just cold water, and then apply the cream. But that's it, the tingle's gone. A slight hint of the Action scent, which is nice. Go on then. And then that's gone off, that's lovely. I'm going to add this stuff. A little dab will do you, especially in the neck area. Not too much there. There you go. And then we'll rub this in. Take some rubbing in this, quite thick, but good stuff. That's lovely, and it feels good as well. Oh, that's lovely. So there you go, so there's a shave. I'll just recap. Using the Muhle R41, very aggressive razor, 3-piece razor, well built razor, good quality, quite heavyweight, non-adjustable, and yeah, it doesn't need to be adjustable. Well, aggression wise anyway. So that's that. Wilkinson sword blade, performed perfectly. Pain? No. That pass I did then, there's no razor burn, nothing's hurting here or here, which are the areas for me. So that is beautifully shaved and I feel well protected now. Then I used the Semogue 830 brush and the Maca shaving cream, which is very Maca-rooty. That's all you can say about that, but it leaves one of the best films, sheens on your face, I believe anyway, when you're using an aggressive razor. And then I used a dab of Witchhazel, and when that went off I applied my Cologne, Arko Cologne, which also will aid in disinfecting the, you know, killing any bacteria. Well, the Witchhazel does that as well, it's good stuff. And then I applied the Arko Classic cream. And that is about it. So I'll see you tomorrow. In 24 hours I will shave with exactly the same products. Again, I'm not going to change the blade either, and we'll see how we get on. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.